Hi there, have you heard about ChatGPT? Probably you have, otherwise you wouldn't be here, right? So this video is gonna be all about it. We're gonna talk about what it is, what it does, and we're gonna spend some time understanding how to use it as well. So ChatGPT essentially is a very clever assistant that will converse with you through a chatbot. So you can type a question and you can get an answer. So the more specific you are with your question, the better is the answer. So if you want to come up, for instance, with a blog article, if you want ChatGPT to create a schedule for you, the more information you give as input, the better will be the answer. And the beauty of this technology is that it allows you to communicate with it using just normal conversational text. We're gonna go through some topics and I'm gonna list them here so you know which one you are most interested in. Feel free to jump around different chapters if you want to. Also, we're gonna cover some advanced prompts as well. Try not to use your personal information because, of course, ChatGPT is free for now, but it uses all the prompts, all the questions you give as information to train itself. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment down below, and I will create other videos as well about ChatGPT. The one that we have at the moment is ChatGPT version 3.5. It's been released version 4 a couple of days ago, so there's a lot of buzz on the internet about this new technology. So let's jump into the computer and find out how to use it. So the first things we're gonna do, we're gonna go on top of Google and we're gonna type chat.openai.com. So you're gonna see this page. It says welcome to ChatGPT, so you can log in or sign up. So if the first time you're here, you just go to sign up, verify your email. They're gonna send you an email verification. Click on the link on your email and then come back here and you can then put your telephone number to verify your account. Once you put your digits that you receive via message, you're ready to log in. So I'm gonna log in because I already got an account. And I'm gonna just use my Google. So I'm gonna skip this part and I'm gonna go in. So once you're in, you should be able to see this page, which you have ChatGPT. You have some examples of prompts or questions to ask to ChatGPT. You have the capabilities and limitations as well. Bear in mind that ChatGPT is intelligent, yes, but you need to be as specific as possible if you want to get the best answers. If I just type what's the meaning of life or any other questions, generic questions, it's gonna give me generic answers. So if you are, for instance, here to create a blog article, or if you want to create something like an essay or write something else like more specific in a specific niche, we need to be specific in terms of instructions. The first one we're gonna do, we're gonna create a shopping list. So for shopping list, you mainly know what you want to buy, but if I ask, for instance, create a shopping list for a vegetarian couple, for instance, or vegetarian family. I don't know why I say vegetarian family, but yeah, it's gonna basically come up with a list of things to buy. Pretty cool. And also kind of separate them into different categories: produce, grains, nuts and seeds, etc, etc. Perfect. Let's say we want to do a shopping list for a recipe. Let's say write a shopping list for a carbonara spaghetti recipe. Let's see what it comes up with. Sure, here is a shopping list for a carbonara spaghetti recipe. Spaghetti pasta, bacon or pancetta, freshly grated Parmesan cheese, eggs, garlic, heavy cream or half and half, I wouldn't do that. Salt, black pepper, fresh parsley, optional. Okay. And it's clever enough to also tell me that I might have some of these ingredients in my pantry or refrigerator. Okay, fair enough. So let's say if I wanna be more specific, we write it with quantity for a 8 people dinner. And let's see what it comes up with. Sure, here's the shopping list for a carbonara spaghetti recipe that serves 8 people. I'm in Europe, so I'm using kilos So let's say if I can change that, I'm gonna just stop generating. And by the way, you can stop generating anytime. So if you ask something specific that is quite long, just stop the generation and retype that again. Let's say rewrite it, use metric. Okay, that's much better. 454 grams of spaghetti, 454 grams of bacon. Wow, quite a lot of bacon. 473 millimeters freshly grated parmesan. 8 large eggs, 4 cloves of garlic. Okay, that's cool. Okay, now it's been more specific. We're gonna now create a resume to find a job, and we're gonna ask ChatGPT to help us to do that. And I found this prompt from another YouTuber, which I found fascinating. I'm gonna leave the link of this YouTuber down below here. Thank you so much for sharing that. So the prompt is essentially this: you are an expert in enter field between brackets with 30 years of experience. I would like you to review the CV and generate 200 character summary highlighting the most impressive parts of the resume. Do you understand? So I just make sure that ChatGPT understands my prompt. It says, yes, I understand. Please provide me your CV. And then after providing the CV, I'm gonna go down here, and the response is, this candidate has a diverse background in personal development, business coaching, marketing, etc., etc. So it just write a summary for me. Now, if I want to use that summary for, generating another summary for instance, for LinkedIn, I can just ask that. So use this summary to generate a LinkedIn summary to improve my employability in the creative and teaching fields. And there we go, it's just creating that for me. So I can actually copy and paste this in LinkedIn. So bear in mind though, before copying and pasting, trying to kind of proofread that and make sure there is nothing incongruent with your CV. But that's pretty much what you can do with your CV. You can also rewrite your CV if you want to. So all you need to do is simply basically copy and paste your CV and then just ask ChatGPT to rewrite it in a more professional way. Rewrite this CV in a professional manner. I've been almost kind of specific, but not as specific as I want it to be. So basically now is rewriting the CV, which is pretty cool. So other thing you can do, you can also ask to rewrite a resume according to a job role that you want to apply for. So all you need to do is simply go to a page where the job description is, and then you just ask ChatGPT, can you write a resume based on this job request, based on my skills, and then it's gonna come up with a different resume, which is pretty cool. So let's try something else. Bear in mind, if I want to start a completely different topic, I can go to new chat. Otherwise, it's going to remember what you just typed and what you just written here, because this chat is a thread essentially of the same topic of CV. You can keep on asking different questions, of course, but if you want to start from a blank slate, I would just go to new chats here on top, and then we're gonna start to do something else. So let's try now to create a short story. So I can actually ask ChatGPT to create a short story. So for instance, I can say generate an outline for a mystery short story. And let's say I just press return. Let's see what happened. And now ChatGPT is going to create. I'd be happy to help you generate an outline for a mystery short story. Here's the possible outline, and there we go. It's just come up with introduction, protagonist, rise in action, climax, resolution. Pretty cool. Now I can actually ask something else, get ideas for character traits for my protagonist. And now let's see what happens. Now I haven't been very specific yet, see what it comes up with. Okay, now it came up with some good traits here. So you got determined, intelligent, compassionate, brave, independent, resourceful, etc., etc. So you got quite a few of this, just throwing some ideas. On another video, I'm going to show you how to create a story, how to create an image as well using AI, and how to make that image animated as well, which is pretty cool. I mean, the fact that you can do that with free software It's amazing, and I'm gonna show you that in a different video. If you have any questions about that, if you want me to do that video specifically for a story or for something else, just let me know in the description below. Excellent. So I came up with 10 different ideas for my protagonist, which is brilliant. So let's dive into another topic. So let's go into new chat, and this time we're gonna ask ChatGPT to create some legal and copyright templates for our website. So create a privacy policy for my website. Also, I'm gonna say my website sell courses and digital products. Let's see what it comes up with. Privacy policy for your website name, of course, and then it's gonna come up with this, and then you can basically copy and paste this into your page. Of course, proofread it just in case. It is taking information from the internet, from what it knows, what it's been trained for. Bear in mind that this ChatGPT 3.5 at the moment of the recording is actually 4 now. The version number 4 has been released I think a couple of days ago. Has more than 300 billion words. I think it's got more than that now as it became more intelligent. Yeah, it says your choices, cookies, etc. So it's just basically it's just outlining everything, which is brilliant. Other thing you can do, you can also generate, let's say, a DMCA take down notice for my copyrighted content. Let's see what it comes up with. So this is just in case you have someone else using your material which is copyrighted, so you can actually type a letter directly here, which is pretty cool. Brilliant. Make a joke about the morning show, which is a show that is on Apple TV at the moment. I'm watching and I'm enjoying very much. So, why did the morning show host stop telling jokes? Because they all got cut in the editing room. Okay, let's leave it at that. Let's try another one. Make a joke about Cinderella. Why did Cinderella get kicked off the soccer team? She kept running away from the ball. Okay. So this is what you can get out of ChatGPT if you want to fool around. If you want to write a speech for a wedding, well, this ChatGPT is perfect. ChatGPT is perfect also for summarizing complicated concepts. For instance, if you want to understand a law that you find complicated, you can actually type here to simplify it. So let's say explain quantum mechanics in simple terms. Quantum mechanics is a branch of physics that studies very small things like atoms and particles, explaining how these small things behave and interact with each other. All right. You can also say rewrite it for a 5-year-old child. Quantum mechanics is a type of science that helps us understand how tiny things like atoms and particles behave. It's like looking at really tiny Legos that can be in different places at the same time. And sometimes they even stick together like magnets. That's nice. Okay, that's actually quite good. Provide a summary of the history of Byzantine Empire. That's another example. Let's see what it comes up with. That's brilliant. It's just come up with everything about that. Let's say explain how Twitter works for beginner users. I can stop generating that. I can just go here and ask this question. Explain how Twitter works for beginner users. Okay, now it says sign up. To use Twitter, you first need to create an account. Follow others. Once you have an account, you can start following other users. Tweet. To share your own message, click on the tweet button on your profile page, and you can write up to 280 characters. Add images and videos, etc. Okay, that's cool. Okay, let's try something else. So generate a blog post about the benefits of meditation for, I'm gonna be specific here, for 40 years old man. Okay, this is quite, it's not as specific as you would think, but I just added for a 40 years old man. But let's see what it comes up with. Meditation has become an increasingly... Okay, now it comes up with with an introduction and some numbered bullets as well. Stress reduction, improve focus. It's brilliant. Now, if I want, I can actually be more granular and I can actually ask something else. Let's say I want to have literally him. Let's say if I want to have like a title or subtitle, etc., etc., I can say rewrite it, highlighting, rewrite it with a compelling. Rewrite it with a compelling title in bold letters, and use the first few words of the numbered bullet as titles. 5 benefits of meditation for men in their 40s. Okay, now I just come up with the title, and then that's brilliant. He understood, even if my explanation wasn't very clear. It comes up with each numbered bullet on the top, and then the little paragraph at the bottom. Brilliant. So I can actually literally take this, copy and paste it, and then change the formatting once I'm in my Word document or in my website as well. So there are other software like for specific users for creating blog posts and other things for social media as well. Jasper.ai uses GPT 3.5 as well. So probably now GPT-4. And does the formatting for you as well. So this is pretty cool. Okay, that's brilliant. You can actually explain to ChatGPT at the beginning what you want to do, and then you can say understood and see if it understands you, and then keep on giving more information before you come up with a question. So that's the best way to use ChatGPT, because it cannot predict what you want exactly, specifically. ChatGPT can also proofread your grammar. So you can actually say, check the grammar on the text above. But you can also copy and paste the text and do the same, ask the same. So let's have a look. Now it's checking the grammar on the text above. Okay, so it says now, I'm sorry, but can you please specify which text you're referring to. So you see, it started to get like, you need to tell me what you want to do specifically. I'm gonna just copy and paste this, and I'm gonna just paste it there and see what it does. Probably this is already proofread because it did it. Perfect. So you can do that. So let's try something else. So let's try translation. So can you translate this document from English to Japanese? So I'm gonna go to Google, I'm gonna type Wikipedia, and I'm gonna just grab a random text, I don't care. Let's see, the Academy Awards. I'm gonna just copy that. I'm gonna go back to ChatGPT. I'm gonna paste that in and press return and see what it does. It's brilliant. It's translating in Japanese. I can actually show this to my wife, which is Japanese, so they can, you know, proofread it and see if it's actually accurate. But I believe it's probably accurate. So if I go back here and I put it into Google Translate, this probably does the same. Let's try. I'm gonna copy that. I'm gonna go into Google Translate. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna paste that text in there. I'm gonna paste the text here. I'm gonna say this is Japanese, not Japanese, Japanese into English. I'm gonna paste this and let's see if it's actually the same. At the Academy Awards, everything, everywhere, all at once. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty accurate. That's brilliant. Let's try now to use some poetry. Let's say you're gonna say, help me write a poem with rhymes for my wife who loves strawberries and like hot springs. I don't know. Let's see what he comes up with. Oh, my dearest love, my heart's and delight. Oh, my dearest love, my heart's and delight. Your beauty is sweeter than the fruit's sight. Your lips like strawberries, juicy and red. With each kiss, my passion is fed. You long for hot springs, a place to relax, a peaceful escape from life's daily attacks. Let's take a trip, just me and you, to a place where love and romance renew. We'll soak in a warm, bubbling pools. So here's to you, my strawberry queen. My love for you is like a hot spring steam. Together we'll savor life's sweetest things. That's it. So you can write something. Yeah, so it does poems as well. So we can use it. You can use ChatGPT to do scientific research as well. So for instance, you can type something like this. What are the effects of climate change on biodiversity in the Amazon rainforest, for instance? Let's see what it comes up with. Yeah, drought, deforestation, migration, extinction, carbon storage. Okay. Create a schedule Monday to Friday and work to be So I've done that. So it basically says create a work schedule Monday to Friday, 9 to 1 p.m. and 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. for my business. That includes the following: take kids to school between 8 and 8:30 in the morning and pick them up between 3:30 and 4 p.m. Wake up at 6, exercise for 30 minutes, including weightlifting and bicycle for 30 minutes max. I also want to say, you're trying to basically find a way to organize your week using ChatGPT as your assistant. So here's a potential work schedule for you: Monday to Friday, 6 a.m. wake up, 6:15 start exercising, okay? 30 minutes weightlifting, 30 minutes cycling. So one other thing I can do, I can actually say I have to record a video before 1 p.m. Can you rewrite the schedule? Let's see what it comes up with. I haven't explained it very well, but let's have a look. I have to record a video before 1 p.m. Can you rewrite the schedule specifying my daily tasks, including brainstorming new ideas for the next blog post video in the afternoon? Okay, Monday to Friday, again, 6 a.m. wake up, start exercising, 7 a.m. first finishing exercising, take the kids to school, 9 a.m. Make me record a video, okay, record video, and to work for lunch break. 2 p.m. brainstorm new ideas for next blog post video, pick up kids from school, and work for the day at 4 p.m. Like I say, my work day ends at 6 p.m. So I just prompt that. Let's see what it does. It's just revising my schedule without even asking. So it's clever enough to understand that I want that to be amended, and now it's changing it. Okay, I hope it's been useful, and if you have any questions, leave them in a comment down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!